Yo, Duque, pick up the phone.
Yo.
What's up?
Motherfucking money, strikers, what's up? Thinking of grabbing a chainsaw, G Fuel? If you got the money, I definitely would, because if I had the monies, I definitely would grab it all. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Blue, welcome back, buddy. Twitchy, my dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Like always, I appreciate the fuck out of you and everybody else up in here. Shrek waiting for you at home and Mango on the way. I got maybe Shrek's on my front porch. He should be getting delivered today, so it says. Alright, I think we're good. The fuck is the bonus content? Galleries, music player, lost level, lore of Nosgoth, videos, Dark Chronicles, credits, and back to launcher. Well, that's sweet. Oh, Chainsaw is a Rick and Morty reskin. Got you. Alright, so we are... I think the last thing I did, I remember... What? Oh man, did he post? Uh-oh, there it is. That's what you've been looking for, ain't it? Alright, let's get a good drink and then we'll hit our dab pen and then we'll be good to go. So no clue about the US package though. I mean, I don't have no clue either, brother. Wait a minute. I don't think there's enough in here. All right, Mango with name start for mix, nice. I'm doing Miku's Sweet Melodies. Hydration is what that is, so. Regular scoop in a 16 ounce just felt too strong. You talking about the Rick and Morty flavor? I don't really know what else I have to do other than progress forward past the ruined city. So that's what we're going to do. Striker, did you ever play this game? Like growing up? Or in the past or anything? Alright, here we go. Ah, a demo on a demo pack. Oh, Lord. Like the Pizza Hut demos. Anybody remember those? Oh, I definitely remember it. No doubt about that. I remember those. I am drinking the Miku Sweet Melodies hydration. Which you in Canada though. I mean, I'm not surprised you don't remember them. We gotta figure out what the hell to do here. Money. It is a very solid flavor. I just added a little bit more to it, so it would have a little bit more pucker. Hopefully it got a little bit more taste. Gamer, I'm doing pretty good, man. Welcome in. How is your day going? We did 5 hours of this game earlier, and I'm going to shoot to finish this up now on this stream. So, let's go. Wasn't there a watermelon mint G Fuel? Yeah. Yeah, we got I got a whole tub behind me somewhere of watermelon mint. I got a half tub and a whole tub. Currently, they have a place G Fuel ordered for Christmas. Still get fresh tubs, fingers, Miku's Sweet Melodies. Some. Hey, there you go. That sounds great. Soda ice candy cans too. Fuck, sign me up. Oh, good shit, Strikers. Gamer, I got you, buddy. Hold on. Oh, okay, so you got another one to watch. There you are, that's not bad. That's sweet, babies. Hey, Miku's Sweet Melodies is fire, Gamer. I ended up getting your entry. Did get you taken, put in, buddy. But yeah, I really enjoy Miku's Sweet Melodies. Oh, here's 2. There you go. Got you, buddy. Blue, I got you at 10. Does that sound right? What's the objective of this game? I be watching, but I have no clue what is going on. So the objective of this game is, in the beginning of the game, you walk into your brothers standing side by side around a, pillars, the pillars of Nosgoth, and Cain sitting on the throne. You walk in to show Cain, like, hey, you transcended. Boom, you show him your wings. Cain, out of jealousy, ends up ripping out your wings and casting you into the abyss. You end up surviving the abyss, but the whole time you was in the abyss, it was like it was kind of like sleep, how it goes so fast, but thousands of years actually passed. So when Raziel returns, because the Elder God has other plans for him, and so does Cain, and so does Mobius, and Mobius also has other plans for Cain, and it's a whole fucking lore. But as of right now, you're killing every one of your brothers that have transformed and mutated. You're going from clan to clan, and yeah, killing your brothers that's mutated, obtaining their powers, and now I am headed towards the end game, which is, I don't want to spoil. That sums it up. That sums it up. The Elder God brings you back, and he's like, hey, you're my pawn now, and you're going to do what I say. When you die, you can't really die. You come back to me, and you get to go back set free. So I mean, it's vampire, man. It's a lore about. It's just like super in-depth, rich lore, dialogue, and it's about like vampires is what the actual lore and story is about. Do a 12-pack of cans for next month's giveaway. The story does get really, really, really in-depth. I may play Legacy of Kain Defiance also after I play these two. We'll see how that goes. I've beat Legacy of Kain Defiance twice in the last 2 years. Oh, fuck. So it's definitely not out of the question to me play it again and beat it again. But I only say that because chronological order the games go, and this is story chronological order. Blood Omen 1. Well, I mean, I guess it goes in order because it goes Blood Omen 1. Blood Omen 2, which is before Cain ended up raising the Seraphim soldiers, which Raziel being one of them. And then it goes Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2, and then it goes Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen, Defiance. So, it ends with Defiance. I might play it again. Mongo? Why? Oh, okay. He's been making his own game. Gotcha. That's pretty sweet. Huh, that's cool. Alright, I gotta figure out where to go here. Where to go here. Oh, absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about because I be doing the same shit with Minecraft and like Roblox and stuff. Like I can watch games like that, but I cannot at all play them. Alright, I don't know where to go. I'm officially lost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they're all downstairs. I got like 30 hours in Roblox just for that. Just from him playing. Or just from you playing with him. The only thing I can really think of at this point is going back up into that portal room and seeing if I actually missed something. Sometimes you can go through here, but I didn't see anywhere. No. See what I mean? There's nowhere here to go. Hold on here. I gotta figure it out. Where's Graf when you need him? Ah! My first stream, I met a really good friend. He came in here and he helped me out a lot. He didn't let me waste a bunch of time. Let's just say that. And fuck yeah, it's gonna be dark in like 2 hours, bro. And that shit sucks. Same here. The only thing I haven't done is try to switch this. Oh, look, it opened up a fucking door. What do you know? Yeah, it's the same exact here. It's, yeah, it's the same time. Don't like it at all. What the fuck? actually took all my shit. Alright. So I need to figure out where to go. Supposed to put a block in here. But I don't know what block. Here goes these puzzles. Oh, the USPS driver just pulled up. Yeah, I think you told me, you just didn't tell me the toys. Hey, for sure avenged. Hope work's going amazing. I don't understand what to do. I appreciate you, Avenge. Oh, okay. He's getting a steering wheel. That's sweet. That's fucking dope. Alright, I'm gonna go and get my package off the porch real quick. Here we are. Hell yeah, Vince is a busy dude. And he just had his anniversary like yesterday. Fucking the absolute monster of a busy dude. Wow. They put the sticker under the flags. There's a sticker. A holiday festival sticker, right? That's pretty sweet. There it is. Look, there it is. Here, hold on, let me do this. Bingo. Yeah, so there's the front of it, right? That's fucking sweet. Oh, look at Avenge, bro. I got yours earlier. There's the side of it. There's the back. Yeah, the game don't need to be on right now anyway, right? So there's the back. That's pretty sweet. And then the sides. Alright, let's get her, open her up, open her up. Oh, this is sweet. A sticker? Sweet ass big sticker for sure. It's called Swamp Water, the sticker is. It says, beware. Beware. Onions and waffles inside your shaker. Shrek and G Fuel. So we have a shaker. Hey, this shaker's dope as fuck. We have a shaker cup. Shrek's face, right? That's pretty dope. That's pretty sweet. And then inside our shaker, we have a tub of onions and waffles. So that's fucking dope. I guess it's supposed to taste like onions and waffles. I'm assuming that's probably delicious. If Shrek drinks it, that's probably delicious. So, we're going to keep that one. Oh, look. There's the diffuser, too. It was in the bottom of the lid. And then the other shaker, or the other tub, is Swamp Water, which is Matai, or whatever. M-A-I-T-A-I. Whatever that is. And that's the normal size tub. Oh yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see what this onions and waffles taste like, and we're gonna figure out what this swamp water tastes like. It's gonna be my next review, because I need to get on some reviews anyway. I know I do. Thank you for reminding me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all the contents back in here, everybody. And that way I can just redo it on a review. Obviously, I'm gonna want to review this whole fucking kit and caboodle, because this is actually pretty dope. This shaker is dope as fuck. I mean, with the ears, come on. That's sweet. And then the whole insert. The whole insert. Yeah, and then the flip. That's fucking sweet. Let's go. I'm happy I got that one. My broke ass had to use points. I got it for $9.11 because I had to use points. Which isn't a bad gig, but still. Alright. The reviews on onions and waffles. Hey, I'm definitely going to. It's going to be out the next day or so, for sure. Yeah, we do need that chili dog reaction, Twitchy. Did you ever, oh, they definitely, they feel, let's say that. They definitely feel. Stiffy, they definitely feel. Oh, wait a minute. Avenged. You put in 3 more? 1, 2, 3. Alright, I got you. That's the hole through the crack that I went through. Alright. I gotta figure out what to do here, because there is puzzles galore. Deb, good morning, or good evening, afternoon. Look, I've been up since like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it kind of is all blending in together forgive me on that. I hope you're doing well today. I mean, is your BOGO coming through UPS? Hey! I'm not 100% sure what to do here. Oh, you're shitting me. I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do, but it might take me a second because I'm not sure if I know what to do, but it's just an idea of me knowing what to do. Word! Through a last mile shipping company called Dragonfly? Well, that sounds fancy as shit. It's all a timing thing. For real, they can both be kind of scary. It's just a timing thing. I want to put this down here. I need to take this back out. Right. Open this up. It looks like we only have a couple blocks to work with here. So what I'm going to try to do is push that down there. Pull this out. He said, should be here eventually. I mean, that much is true, big dog. That much is true. Alright, so there's that. So let's go back. We gotta go to that main room. I can see this working is if it's going to let me actually push the block up there. Now I got to figure out put this in here. That looks like it's connecting the O and the Z. Like, it looks like it's connecting that and the other black one. So, let's go around this way. Welcome back, buddy. Let's go this way. And now let's take this out and put it in the other one. And I think that's about it. I think that's right. Aha! Did it open up all of them? See, look, it did. Okay, so I can go around that. Oh, it's a little game, bro. Funny. I think this was like maybe 20 gigabytes, but you also got to take into consideration you're downloading Soul Reaver 1 and Soul Reaver 2, as well as the bonus content. So it's 2 games. Yeah, this was a huge fucking childhood game, bro. The Blood Omen series was a huge childhood game, man. I mean, well, I played all kinds of different games as a kid, though, myself. I can say that. Like, as far as it comes, like, from, you know, like, cool boarders, like snowboarding shit, Tony Hawk, Dave Mirra's BMX, I played basketball, like, I played a lot of sports games. I played Spyro, you know, your Crash Bandicoot. Fuck, dude, I was playing Pong on an Atari when I was like 4 years old. Sega Genesis, from Rampage to fucking Castlevania games to GameCube to, you know, Star Fox and Resident Evil, and I mean, it don't really matter. Like, I've played all kinds of motherfucking titles and games and stuff over the years. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot was a giant one. I was always a PlayStation guy until it came. Oh, wait a minute! Look what I can do here. I just remembered this. Until it came time for me to get, like, once I don't think I owned an Xbox until I went over to my uncle's house, Nesso's dad's house, and he owned an Xbox, and then he had a Halo when it first came out, and he had Doom, like Doom 3. And those was like super fucking, you know, hot shot tip top games for me. So I ended up eventually owning an Xbox. Yes, Graph! I am! We're gonna try to get it done right here. I know there's something through there. Thank you for coming back, buddy! Just over here talking about childhood games. Alright, so I'm going to assume all of these have to be facing towards the middle. ain't all gotta be facing towards the middle. Okay. Hey! That was clearly the wrong fucking move to do. Alright. I did not. I did not. I told myself because you wasn't here, I wasn't going to go looking for them. Because I wasn't going to spend an hour and a half or 2 hours trying to look for them. When, you know what I mean? You told me the rest of the glyphs was, I mean, I don't really use my magic. Let's just say that. But I got the fire glyph, so that's sweet. I maybe could use a little bit of HP. What door did this open? I saw it open a door, but I don't know what the door is. Crash Team Racing Nitro Kart? Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Midnight release Halo 4. What a time to be alive, right? I'm not sure what door I missed. I feel like I didn't miss a door as much as I need to go back. On the Xbox 360, hey, those was great. SmackDown versus Raw, well, all the SmackDown games was actually fucking phenomenal, really. There ain't no way this door just opened up all the way out here, though. I'm not 100% sure what door it opened, though. Hey, I remember going to a midnight release for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original one. And I tell you what, like, and I don't even have like a big town. Alright, I got a big town. And a matter of perspective, so thank you for whoever's looking out for me. Yeah, a matter of perspective, when people tell me about, you know, how big the town is, they do say it's big, but back then the population was, anyway, there was like fucking 600 people in line. It was like half a mile long. And once the doors opened, it was go, 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 go.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kane's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kane's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kane was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
something to do in this room. I was gonna say if all else fails, go to the spectral realm. Aha! So wait a minute, right, Graph? I appreciate that. It was kind of like as you're typing it, I think about it sometimes. But my question to you is, does this room spin more? Is there 4 different doors this room can spin? In 8th grade, I went on a field trip for Christmas in the mall. Nah, okay. It's crazy how time flies. Black Ops 2 came out when you was 10 or something. Gamer, I don't think you realize I'm playing a game that right now that I played growing up, and it was released in like 1998. Damn near 30 years ago. Damn near 30 years ago this game was released. Time does fly.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the time streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kane's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Okay. So I can pull the levers. Ever would be selective, forget everything about games you played. We go through the Soul Reavers completely blind. Absolutely. You're 100% right. As in, like, I would like legitimately. I want to say I'd die, but it'd make no sense to die to fucking experience games for the first time ever again. You know what I mean? Like certain freaking games. Like, that's absolutely. So many of them. So many of them. Right? It'd be really freaking incredible to be able to experience them all again. Platforming Pro is becoming Spinny Pro. That's funny. Cause you ain't lying. Oh, Rahab, I will never forget your fight, buddy. Never ever. And neither will my viewers, clearly. Oh shit. I ain't even picking that up.
Oh my.
I need to find out which one's the front. We just gotta open a path. Simple, normal game shit. I didn't even see nothing move there. Have any Magic Second G Fuel yet? Oh shit. I end up having one during earlier stream. I end up having one whenever me and Stevie was working out. And now we are having this Miku Sweet Melodies. However, this is a hydration, so. Waiting for your BOGO to come. Hobo! BOGO! Speaking of BOGO, and what rhymes with BOGO? Hobo. What's up, dude? Welcome in, homie. How's the day going? Oh, and everybody, I downloaded Marvel's Rivals, I think it was. I played like 4 games. I went like... I didn't even do the tutorial. I didn't even know how to play. I chose Venom, and I went like 25-3, 16-0. And then it was a lower number, like maybe 15-4. And then it was another higher number. I enjoyed Venom. I enjoyed what I played. I played like 4 matches. It was pretty sweet. Said going good, no complaints. There you go. Fuck. Why does it let me grab those? Oh, push this out the way. Push this out the way. Then I can go ahead and pull this out of the way. So it looks like Overwatch a little bit, but like for me, I got Smite almost. I got Smite and Overwatch feel. Overwatch is kind of the same thing, but I feel like Smite being, you know, like I guess they kind of have their, you know, their tank damage doers and healers both games, and they have their teamwork, and I mean, both games I can kind of see them being up the same alley, but I don't know, the little bit of play style I had, it's just not top down enough to be like Smite, but like the button layout of, well, I was playing mouse and keyboard, but like even like the button layout and shit, just, I don't know, it just gave me Smite feelings. Not saying it. I did play Overwatch for about 40 hours, so I did play a good amount of Overwatch whenever I played it. But Smite is what I got. Smite is what I got. What is in there? I jumped out of there. Usually have them spread over 4 to 5 hours with a tall steel shaker and fill up completely on 2 serves and drink it over a period of time. Hey, when I first started drinking G Fuel, and I drank it at work because we had like a fountain, you know, like a soda machine, and like there was water in it, of course, you know, ice water. I had as much ice and as much water readily available as I wanted. I took a 64-ounce jug, stainless steel shaker, not a shaker, but a stainless steel jug. Yeah, I took that, and there was some times where I would fill that bad boy up twice. As in, like, I would have like maybe 7 servings of G Fuel a day. So I would put sometimes 3 to 4 in that 64-ouncer. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck you, I needed to go up there, didn't I? Just feel a bit of guilt when you drink a third one. It's your G Fuel, man. Don't feel guilt by drinking a third one. My damn wiener, I'll jack it off when I wanna. Fucking feel guilt. Get out of here. Cause I know God's looking at me every time. That's why. Nah, I get what you mean though. However, I mean, if it's been like 7 hours on me, you know, kosher in my book. That's what I'm about to, that's what I'm thinking here, homie. Sometimes I need 2 servings to start my day, though. I felt that. Alright, so this is going to be a little... I don't want to say a little bit tricky, but this might take some time. I met this little girlie. Her hair is kind of curly. Took her to my house and busted out. I had to leave her early. Because I can swap them around is another big thing. You get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, that's great. Alright, so clearly this is the bottom corner right here, right? And then this is the top corner because it's 1. Okay. Now another thing is I don't really know where I gotta place these blocks. I don't know if I gotta place them in the middle or the edges, but we're gonna figure this out. Okay. This one goes off to the side, and this one goes up to the top. Nah, it looks fucked up, don't it, yo? It looks real fucked up. Alright, I'm definitely doing this wrong. Hold on. I'm not missing any. I definitely have them in there wrong. I know that. I can see that. So we're going to go ahead and spin this way. Spin this way. Spin that way. But that don't look right. I feel like I have them flipped around. Yeah, I think I got those 2 flipped around. Or I have all 3 of them flipped around. Damn it. Now I'm thinking really hard, ain't I? This goes up there. I do got them flopped up. Look. That's not it, though. Oh, I pull it out once it is. Look, here we go. No! Woo! Ha ha! Blue got it down pat. He said, spread that out within 24 ounces. You got enough for an all-night gaming session. Watch Dogs was great. I enjoyed the first Watch Dogs. And then I played the second one, but I didn't beat it. And then I never played anyone after that. Watch Hogs. Let's go ahead and switch realms. That way I can go ahead and fill up my HP. I gotta figure out what to do here. I don't know how to figure it out, but we're gonna figure it out. I do remember a game called Manhunt. Okay. I do remember, yeah, Tyrael. Okay. Oh. So we're like goalie triangle with pi and O and Z. Goalie triangle with pi and O and Z. That looks like a goalie to me. Gray, by the way, welcome in over on YouTube. I appreciate you swinging through. And then O and Z. Connect to O and Z. I don't know. What was it? Well, I don't know what it said. It says it over here, mod check. It starts with Ghana, and then it's covered by Streamlabs. Defiance does kind of leave you hanging. I mean, it sums up like Raziel's story pretty much, but it definitely leaves you hanging with the rest of it. My BOGO is here, he said. Let's go. This is a good way to put it, Gray. Switches. I'm not sure that did anything, like any positive. I'm a giant fan of these games too, just for the sheer fact that, oh look, there's 3 switches. Yeah, it was definitely a big childhood game to me. All of them, the whole series. It all started with Blood Omen 1. And I didn't even know Soul Reaver and Blood Omen 1 was part of the same game until after I beat Soul Reaver. Because that's how I was like fucking 6, like 7. I didn't piece them together, I just played the games.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
Whoa. If I remember right, I think this might be the end of the game. We haven't saved since we started the stream, though. At least one of these.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
I can't go in there, can I? It just shows me the apparition again.
Impossible. This must be one of Kane's deceptions.
Fuck, I don't know if I'm going the right direction. I think I'm going in the opposite direction now.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Cain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Yeah, it's possible, for sure. If not, I'm gonna be starting it later on tonight. I only say it's possible because my woman gets off in about an hour, and I always that's just I don't usually don't try to stream when she's home just because I try to get that quality time in. You know what I mean? But my next game definitely is Soul Reaver 2.
This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend? Cain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
Damn, I didn't even get the yellow Reaver. That pretty sure that is an actual Reaver too. There's definitely parts of this game I did not explore.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or under events?
Like that Reaver? Unless these are future. Unless this is like Soul Reaver 2, it's showing you in the future. Oh man, I don't remember which direction I'm running. Well, I was running in the right direction. Oh, okay. Gray Graph over here just definitely let me know what's up. I didn't actually miss those Reavers. I do remember, obviously, the multiple ones in Defiance that you get. There's still 2 locked places, which is why I'm creating a save right outside in case I want to come back and actually find the shit, you know what I mean? Alright, here we go.
I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Cain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
Uh-oh.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Cain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
Exposed, Cain!
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Cain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Cain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Alright, everybody, I fucking love you. Okay, Future Retro Fair over on Kick. I appreciate you for swinging through, and I will be... I done did Blood Omen 1 a couple months back, and then Blood Omen 2 I played, and then I played Legacy of Kain Defiance twice within the last year and a half before I even knew these was going to get remastered. However, I am going to be doing this one, obviously finishing this one. I am going to be going over to Soul Reaver 2, and then I will possibly still do Defiance. If there's still enough, obviously, people want to, you know, finish the story and the lore and everything. I definitely might just go ahead and play that one with us, too. You know, that might be fucking, you know, pretty sweet to go ahead and explore, so. Kick, or not Kick, let's see here, Twitchy. Immediately made yourself serve Miami Knights. There you are, man. Hell yeah, no poster done. He's so excited. It probably tastes so freaking delicious, right? The entire series featured Tony J, the greatest voice. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tony J is the Elder God, and he has always been one of my favorite voice actors just because of that deep fucking, that godly voice he has. Simon Templeman with Kain, fucking phenomenal. Simon Templeman, I think if they do revamp the series, Michael Bell, which does Raziel, I think Raziel and Kain can both be the same voice actors if they really did want to revamp the series like that. I mean, that's super freaking exciting, right? You can't not play Defiance after going through 1 and 2. That's madness, right? Right? There's been hundreds of the biggest... I know, bro. I love it, Future. Absolutely. I try not to talk during the cutscenes. I have yet to click the start button to see if the cutscenes actually get skipped or not, because I don't want to skip the cutscenes, and I don't want it to be one of those, fuck, I thought I was going to be able to pause it and talk. You know what I mean? So, respectfully, I try definitely not to talk during cutscenes, because there's not a lot of games like you get where, you know, cutscenes are really rich, you know, and especially in a game like this, I think there's only been like 4. We're at the end of the game, and there's only been like 4 or 5 tops of like decent dialogue cutscenes, you know what I mean? So I definitely got to respect that shit. Greatest voice acting done in a video game history, possibly the greatest voice acting period. Absolutely. Tony J would have put Metal Gear Solid. Oh man, right? Hey, I was actually just talking to my buddy earlier about that series. I'm a giant Metal Gear Solid fan too. I was that 8-year-old that had the PS1 Metal Gear Solid all 4 discs, and I beat that motherfucker when I was 8. Before the internet was a thing, before everything. I beat that sumbitch. It took me a while. Don't I ain't gonna lie. There might have been 2 discs. Was it 2 or 4? Either way, Legends of Dragoon I beat too, and that was 4 discs. So I'm just saying, definitely gamer. All right, tastes so delicious. Twitchy, I bet it does. Hope the series gets picked up again and continued. Sure, no Tony J, but since Kane banished the Elder God, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That makes sense, Gray. You are correct. You still haven't played Phantom Pain number 5. Number 5 is fucking phenomenal. Last few years. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I actually have to hit him with the Reaver. I almost did too, because I started watching Future. I started watching like videos of them like doing the voice acting behind the scenes and shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, it's so legendary. Snake Eater is oh, Snake Eater was great. When speaking of, Snake Eater is about to get the remake of it, the Delta, and I'm actually kind of excited about that.
This is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Kane, you little sneaky, cheeky bastard, get back here!
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah, welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time
is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth. A streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
To be continued. There was more to it, wasn't there? It's after the credits or some shit. It's gotta be. Because I remember playing this game so many times and beating it so many times as a kid because I thought my game was broken because I thought there was more to the game. And like, maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Raziel steps through the portal and stuff. Yeah, I think that might have been it. I don't know. Who's voice acting Snake? And voice actor David Hayter. David Hayter. Every one of them was David Hayter except for 5, which was Keith Sutherland. I think, right? Keith Sutherland, I think it was. Something like that. Went out to eat and it kind of sucked. No, Strikers, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. For sure. Very sorry to hear that. David Hayter, Snake as Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime. You ain't lying. They found a loop through that, though. So, Gray, I'm not 100% sure, obviously, if you know the story, like, behind this that snake in the game. But canon-wise, they figured out a way to make him technically not the same snake at all. As in, like, so David Hayter was not part of the voice, and it was kind of okay and accepted upon canon-wise because of the way that boss came about, and that snake was actually made. It was, I don't know. He was a clone. He was a complete clone. It gets deep. It's a fucking Hideo Kojima game. Obviously, Metal Gear Solid 5, it gets fucking deep. Yeah, Future said these, I was going to get Call of Duty and found out about this release. I just happen to have $37 I've had sitting on the Steam for years. But they have audition tapes released, and a lot of the cast from tried out for Soul Reaver. They even tried Mark Hamill. Wow, really? He ain't even Janos Aldrin? Mark Hamill? Are you serious? That's crazy. Gamer, I put you in there, by the way. I opened my phone up, put you in there, brother. Got you an extra one. Went to the usual Golden Corral, which is always good, so I don't know why it was bad this time. I would do dirty things right now for some Golden Corral. It's in a completely another city, fucking 40 minutes away. That's the closest one to me. Upsettingly enough. I would love to go, but... So Fan to Pain is another one of the less... Maybe? I'm not I know that name, but why does that meaning escape me? Los Efron Terribles. Why does that name escape me? Phantom Pain's fucking sweet, for real. You had the pleasure of working with Mark once? Mark Hamill? That's sweet. No, Phantom Pain actually, so like, you remember in Metal Gear Solid 1, the Mind Reader guy, Psycho Mantis? Phantom Pain actually shows on how he got made, as in like his upbringing, like him as a kid and as a teenager and stuff, like where you found him and shit. Like, that's pretty sweet. Oh, okay. That's why I know that name, Gray. Got you. Got you. Yes, it is. However, it was one that was like, so like how you got the different clones in the different games type deal. Or how you got, obviously, like, Liquid Snake and all those, like they're just different, obviously. That was another one of his, complete knockoffs. However, I feel like something completely different happened with him to where, like, that's why it was a completely different voice or something. Like, I forget whenever I watched the video and, like read about the lore and shit, but, like, when he got that shard stuck in his head, they couldn't remove it or something. But yes, it takes place before Metal Gear Solid 1, but well after Metal Gear Solid 3. If that gives a time frame. Metal Gear Solid 1 being like, what, 2005 or something is when it was? 2004, like in the game. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 being 1940 something, like right after the, you know, World War II. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it was. It was like 1950s. Because you also got Ocelot in there too, and he's older also. But he's not as old as he was in 1, 2, or 3. Or 1, 2, or 4. Yeah, before the original Metal Gear games. Time period of number 5 was before the original Metal Gear games. As in, like, Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2 anyway, not... Maybe even like the original Metal Gear, like for what was it? Like what was that? The Super Nintendo or something? I'm not speaking for that. I can't really speak for that. See, I never played those games, but I watched videos about those games. As in, like, I know about them a little bit because at the end of one of them, you your enemy, like the main boss of the game, was actually Big Boss. And then there was another one. There was a couple of them. I don't know. That series goes real freaking deep. Real deep. All right. Well, look at this. We beat it. We beat it. So charge my phone. I'm able to take a last walk around town and enjoy Homeland. There you go. Strikers, I'm kind of undercooked rice and watery ice cream. Almost nothing there to eat, and it was dinner hour. Damn. Nah, I'd be sitting there then. I'd be sitting there. Bring me my motherfucking food out. Bring me my food out. Yeah, now you got me thinking, Gray. Microsoft, yeah, exactly. I remember them, but like I don't remember. I never played them enough to like know the story because like my favorite one is Metal Gear Solid 4. I think if I had to choose a favorite Metal Gear Solid, I think it would be Metal Gear Solid 4. I just something about that game, the cinematics, the story, Snake aging rapidly, the enemies, the modifications with all the weapons with what was his name? Drebin, I think his name was. I haven't played it since it came out because obviously it's locked on PS3. They won't release it in the store. I don't know why we can't play it on modern day systems at all. You have to have a PS3. But I think Metal Gear Solid 4 was my favorite. But I remember all of like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5 I remember playing it. I remember the story of it and stuff, but I don't remember it like time period and everything specific like I do pretty much 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's my thing, Gray. That's why I liked it so much. I feel like it had. You can emulate it. Yeah, now that I got a PC, maybe I can. I've never even thought about it. I mean, I got me his fucking PC over here, so. 4 had a lot of cutscenes, but I think that's one of the reasons I liked it a lot. Because it did have a lot of cutscenes, but the equal play, it was kind of like Kingdom Hearts 3. You played for 45 to 50 hours, and then there was like, you know, 30 hours of cutscenes. I'm alright with that almost, you know what I mean? Like watching a movie, chilling, and then I believe also Metal Gear Solid 4, if you look it up on Google, it has the longest unskippable cutscene in gaming history, coming in at a whopping like 74 minutes. A cutscene. One cutscene set over an hour long. Oh, it's delicious though. It's delicious though. Man, I'm just sitting here fucking rambling on. I could ramble on for days with everybody. Or we could start this next damn game, couldn't we? I know, ... I sat through it. Oh, shit. Here we go, Soul Reaver 2. Let's get into this bad boy. Now, this game I did not play nowhere near as much. I think I played Soul Reaver 2 one time and then didn't play it again because I was just in the middle of playing obviously every other fucking game there was at the time. Kingdom Hearts, MX versus ATV, whatever it was, Off-Road Fury, or I mean there were so many games obviously around this time that was coming out. Jack and Dexter's. So here we go. Options, game options. Make sure all this is on. Sound options, speech. I like speech at 10. We'll take the music down to 8. Unless someone says that they like a certain track, like part of the game's music. Because the game does have pretty dope-ass music. Then we're going to go ahead and keep that down to 7. Go back. Alright, we're good. I believe 1 and 2 was meant to be a single game, Future said. Number 1 is weird because it ends abruptly. What I think happened is developers ran out of time and had to... It did end pretty freaking abruptly. That's why I said as a kid, like I remember beating the final mission so many times, the final beating Kane in the Chronoblast so many times because I was like, this can't be the end. This can't be the end. It was one of those giant fucking cliffhangers. Alright, shh, here we go.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan Kane. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Kane. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic? Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
It doesn't look nowhere near like the same portal that we originally stepped through. But
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands.
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Kane, some 30 years from now.
Ah, you two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Kane has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes. The scourge of the Circle. The most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me, sir? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead. Let me help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
Chicken straps!
You underestimate me, Raziel.
Thank you so much for that follow!
Let me show you.
And good morning to
Even
you too.
now, Cain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Cain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Cain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
My dude!
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I had not yet discovered.
Alright, yeah, for sure. This looks fucking delicious. I'm ready to dive into this game too. Chicken Straps, good morning. How are you? It's good evening right now, for me anyway. Afternoon, evening. It's 5:41 p.m., whatever. We're doing phenomenal. I appreciate the shit out of that follow. It means the world to me. And, yeah, I'm here for all the talks and convos about anything you want. That's what I do best. And while I play all these games, and we're playing through the Soul Reaver series right now. After this game, like I said, if there's enough, people still around, blah, 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 so I'm going to do Defiance again. I just say it like that because I played Defiance twice in the last, year and a half, 2 years, so I'll definitely do it a third time because it is possibly one of my favorite games ever. I really enjoy it. So Malik, I think so. Future, I think Malik is an ally of Raziel, or was. He's the one. He was the leader of the Knight. He was the Knight. The Knight that they ended up also coating back in his armor. They gave him his armor back after he died. And I believe he was a Seraphim soldier too. So Chicken Straps, what are you getting into? What are you playing? Yeah, Spirit is what it was. It was a spirit, and it had all of his armor, like, connected onto his spirit. So it was just like a spirit in shackles of fucking armor type deal. After it was all said and done, I'm pretty sure, but... alright, so we gotta figure out how to get out of here. Somebody said they hate Vorador. I mean... I like Vorador. I ain't gonna say I hate him, but I'm not gonna say I don't, because Vorador is just one of the characters that make the lore. He's one of the characters that make the game. You know what I mean? I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, everybody. I fucking love you. I don't really play story games too much, mainly just multiplayer. Got you. What kind of multiplayer games you get into? I just downloaded that Marvel's Rivals. That's pretty sweet. Oh shit, they put blocking in this game too. Yeah. Look, it's a different type of attack. But also, I can pick this sword up. Yo.
Taste my blade, vampire!
Decapitation! Call of Duty, Fortnite, Overwatch, some others. There you go. Okay. Sure have some shooting, some competitive games. Gotcha. So it's not like, no like World of Warcraft, like character building and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Neverwinter, shit like that. Path of Exile. There's all kinds of them now. Throne of Liberty. One time I was around YouTube and found a talk from him and say this is not a video game, it's a really pretty good at doing tattoos, but drawing skills next level. Friends with a neon riddled CGI image. That sounds sweet. I mean, I almost wouldn't mind getting a tattoo of resembling this series somehow.
Over there!
Used to play Neverwinter and Elder Scrolls Online. There you go. Okay, okay. There. Hey. Oh, that sounds sweet. That's fucking dedication right there, Graf. I like that. Same Straps, same chicken. I like RPGs a lot, and I mean, you can ask a couple of my buddies in here. For years, I played a lot of RPGs between the Elder Scrolls and, you know, like I was saying, Neverwinter, and, you know, a couple other ones. And I don't know. Here recently, it's been a lot of, you know, streaming a lot of story games and shit, but...
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Cain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Uh-oh. If they would have taken their time on this game a little bit more, I definitely know that it could be a little bit better. I can feel that with the fighting already. It's not bad. And I'm not even talking about the remaster. I'm talking about the normal ones. I don't know, maybe it's the weapon though. It was your first one when you was 16? Damn, that's a tattoo to get though. I can go into the spectral realm though still, right? View map. Whoa, there's a fucking map? I mean, of course there's a map, but like... Alright, so I can go through these gates, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, can I? Okay.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered? Would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
Take the beast down! Die!
Oh, that fucking sucks. Hold on here. I'm looking for a damn weapon.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Cain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken. A apparently in the battle between William and Cain. I had not thought such a thing was possible. Until, of course, Cain shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused. And for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity. Willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leeched to restore the blade. But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Cain who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Cain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Cain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Cain is waiting for me.
Go then, Raziel. Seek Cain out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
It's so much more thinner than the last game. Worst mechanic of the game? Oh. It just summons it.
So this was the legendary Janos Ordren, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villagers below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness, and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordren truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
Great, that's a good one. Oh shit, Raziel's going insane trying to figure out everyone's intentions. You ain't fucking lying, Future. By the time Defiance occurs, he doesn't even want to listen to the Elder God. He said the Reaver is stealing the souls. It is kind of like a lightsaber. It's like a little lightsaber. What'd they do with it? I don't like the... They could have changed the way it looked in this. It's like maybe it grows. I don't know. Vroom, 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 vroom. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. Let's go, 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 let's go. This thing? No, that's a mini fridge. It's empty right now, though. I need to fill it. I'm just leaving.
There's one!
Alright, let's see where we can get here. Get a GameStop kiosk.
Strange how my history came full circle. This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here, and then so cruelly profaned by Cain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become. and a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
Oh no! I'm about to die. Where the hell do I go? This way. Because I got my Soul Reaver out is why I'm about to die, ain't it? That thing's draining my life. I think that door's the way to go. If I could find one of them, future, that would be dope. I definitely would. Oh, I remember them days. I remember them days of the old school kiosks of the fucking in the video games. Mainly, obviously, the ones in the Walmart section. But like you said, even it got so big, even retail clothes stores had them, you know. But
I emerged. And for the
hour
first
sitting
time
there.
beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality. And I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Cain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Cain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Cain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
I would not disappoint my guy. I'm assuming I can swim, right? Whoa, where do I save? Does this thing have manual or automatic saving? And my dude's got hops.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Huh. So I'm assuming that is like the save marker. Sounds like a checkpoint marker, you know what I mean? Oh damn, somebody called me 2 hours ago. Probably should have paid attention where that just opened. Down in the bottom, of course. Open it back up. Whoa. How short of a game are we talking here, Future, comparative to the first one? Gotta get a lay of the land. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I believe this game even came out before
These
Blood
ancient
Omen 2.
obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
So these are save points? Ah. That's a pretty wicked save point. Kind of reminds me of Blood Omen 1. Future, I do remember you asking earlier. I didn't answer it. The order of the Soul Reaver games are in order from Blood Omens to Soul Reavers. As in Blood Omen 1, Blood Omen 2, Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2, and Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain Defiance. That's like the chronological order of the games. And I feel like Blood Omen 2 actually came out after this game, though. I just need to fill my HP. I'm hoping this fills my HP. Nosgoth was a, like an not an MMO. It was like a, I don't want to even say arena from what I've seen. Like, you got like your city, you got your arena map, right? And then you got, you know, vampires versus humans is pretty much what it was. And I believe it was a real quick run, as in, like, I believe it shut down after, like, a year and a half. Yeah, it was, Graf said it was a real awful game. I never played it, but I saw videos of it and stuff, and, I mean, it got shut down after a year and a half, so I imagine it wasn't too good. It wasn't, it's not really even an MMO as much as it's kind of like a Smite game or like a, you know, Overwatch or something. It was just like your vampires versus humans, though. I gotta figure out where the fuck to go here.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Take the beast down.
Die, bitch! Die! Die! Just ask me if I want to work tonight. Bro, I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning. Hell no, I don't want to work tonight.
Here it comes.
Uh-oh, get off me. Why does my Soul Reaver absorb the life? How do I get that off?
Two arms.
Secret to it. It builds up. Is that what that is? Is like the build up that I'm seeing? I just don't know what that build up's for. The more it builds up, the more I will take damage. Oh, wow. Okay. The number 1, the motherfucker's OP, and this one it's not as OP, and the number 3, it's back to pretty much being OP. The scourge is upon us! Alright, I'm gonna be getting off here soon though, probably in the next 5 minutes. I would like to find another safe spot now that I find safe spots.
Get it!
That's kind of something I enjoy about it already, right? Well, no, that wasn't a bad, it wasn't bad in Blood Omen 1, but... I think it's also the idea of possibly missing.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kane's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Ruthless persecution. Oh, that's fucked up, yo. I guess it's kind of crucial to have a weapon in this game, right? In
The pillars of Nosgoth, pristine, whole, and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state, yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kane, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kane. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kane? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Kane. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the Pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these Pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the Circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Cain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the Pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the Pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here.
This is so important.
But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Cain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
It's such a powerful meaning. It's so good. It's so... Oh. That right there was the talk. Possibly one of the most important talks in the series. Alright, gamer set entry. Alright, now
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand,
Why I had so willingly allowed Cain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
Yes, we are, Raziel. Yes, we are. Probably hit this. And it comes down. That's a lot. Okay,
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
all right. Yeah, I'm in the zone. I'm in a zone to try to find a safe spot. I ain't even gonna bullshit. I've said that multiple times.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
Janos Aldrin. That's the guy's name, by the way. It was the guy in the painting that was depicting that they was ripping out the heart of darkness.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race,
who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel. Do not be deceived.
My ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Your silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Cain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Cain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Cain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my soul reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Cain's blood belongs on your hands.
Cain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Cain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Alright, my dude was playing games. We're playing games at all. Gamer, this is definitely one of those games that is really worth $30. I won't deny that. Not to mention, like you just said, you get 2 of them rather than 1, so... And I'd like to say it's 2 for the price of 1, but the price of normal games is like $60, so you're getting 2 for the price of like half of a 1, so it's pretty fucking sweet. But Alright, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Here's a save spot. We have figured out another save spot. I've probably passed one or two, but it is what it is. And I am going to go ahead and get off of here. And, yeah, everybody enjoy yourself. I appreciate the hell out of all the talks and convos. Oh, Future, I appreciate you. Future over on Kick, Graph, Greg. I mean, I got some, you know, Greg's on YouTube, Future's on Kick, Graph, Twitch, Gamer, everybody else out there. I appreciate the shit out of you. We will continue this game later on, maybe later on this morning, like later tonight, or in the morning, or I don't really know when. Just be on the lookout for a notification, if anything. Peace out, everybody. Much love. Take care. We're gonna go ahead and read this out to somebody else. And yeah, let's see. Path of Exile 2. Damn, it looks alright. Path of Exile 2 looks pretty decent. Alright, everybody. Peace out. Until next time. Deuces. Much love.